Got a touch of the Telly Savalas, Who Loves You, Baby. The one and only Frankie Valli in the fourth season. Sandy Kaye from the Facebook page. Sandy Kaye presents. Hello, Sandy.
Hello, Tony. How lovely to be with you again.
It is such a wonderful sound, isn't it? The wonderful Frankie Valli.
I was just going to say, the music of Frankie Valli just picks you up and takes you somewhere else. It's quite extraordinary how it's lasted all this time and still has the same effect every time you hear it. I just love it. So in my little chat with him, I talked to him about how much time these guys have got to get ready for a show like this. And I was totally shocked to hear that prep time for them to get all the harmonies together, to get all the choreography together, to get the whole script down pat is about 4 weeks.
Carried your books from school.
Yeah, great lyrics. Carried your books from school. Remember those days, Sandy? Speaking of fun nights out, have a listen to this.
I wonder if you remember a few months ago, we had a bit of a chat about Dean Misdale, who was performing around town. He's better known as Feminem, as this transvestite.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, we did talk about him.
And he's quite an incredible character, making a huge name for himself. So he's playing as Killer Queen in the show too. This is going to be a show that's totally full of energy.
If you've just joined us Saturday night, Tony McManus here's Sandy Kaye from the Facebook page. Sandy Kaye presents now the wonderful Bruno Mars. There are many Bruno Mars fans out there.
There's an opportunity to actually have a drink with Bruno because they're offering tickets for the after party, which is quite an unusual move, where from the price of about $60 to celebrate on Thursday night, you can go in and have a drink with him after he comes off stage, and it's a small, intimate gathering, which I think is quite amazing.
This is a document that looks at whether or not we're just going completely overboard, Sandy, with things that are often referred to as political correctness. Do you think it has?
I absolutely think we have. I'm often accused of being a little politically incorrect myself and not being up with the latest. But this was a leaked document, tells their staff to avoid gender inappropriate terms, such as husband, wife, mum and dad. So the staff are not supposed to refer to people as a husband, a wife, a mum or a dad. Call them partner, call them spouse, call them parents, but not mum and dad or husband and wife. I think it's absolutely ridiculous.
But what if you
nothing wrong with it?
But what if...
I get really cross with this. It's produced by Seth Rogen, and it's quite a lot of fun. The other one that I saw, which you will really like, which is far more serious and pulls on the old heartstrings, is one that's called The Other Side of Hope, which also opens on March 29. So this movie, it's an art house movie. It won the Silver Bear for the Best Director at the 2017 Berlin Film Festival. It tells the story of a guy called Khaled, who's a Syrian refugee who tries to seek asylum in Finland. It's funny in parts. It's incredibly sad and pathetic in other parts. It certainly makes you think about the whole refugee crisis, and it really kind of shows you a different side to who these people are and how we should help them and do whatever we can for them. So
what's it
called? The Other Side of Hope.
The Other Side of Hope. You can have a look at everything that Sandy does, which is very easy to do. You work it out for yourself. Sandy, we'll talk to you again in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, look forward, Dad.